Hello, my darlings. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Let's get another message to see what it is that y'all need to hear at the moment. As always, take what resonates and discard the motherfucking rest. So you guys, let's see what's happening for y'all, shall we? Let's get a little energy check-in. What's going on? We have Cancerian energy. Makes sense. Cancerian full moon. Full new moon. Jeez, Maurice. Yeah, we have the moon. The moon, Cancer. Okay, so this is given emotional reactions. Okay, emotional reactions or emotional reactive thoughts. Okay, give me a minute. Okay, so your emotions might be heightened at this time. Communication, this is like emotional communication, so we're gonna see. People have definitely been in their feelings, all right? Me included, you know. It happens to the best of us. It happens. So let's see what's going on, babies. Let's see what's happening. What do we got? Divine warriors. Okay. So we're being warriors. I like it. Inner and outer work. Yeah. It's kind of given like don't fight against yourselves, okay? Or just fighting against your own or the emotions of other people. Like, it's given like heightened emotions here. Alchemy and transformation. So yeah, it's the alchemy. Alchemizing emotions. Okay, using your intellect. All right, darling. So what's this divine warriors? So we're being a warrior of the light. Okay, we're performing alchemy and doing inner and outer work. This is transmuting heavier, denser emotions. Okay, and not getting emotionally reactive. We have angel here. So helping those in need with no expectation of return. We're being a warrior. Okay, avenger, desire to balance the scales of justice, righteousness on behalf or on society or of society. Girl, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Girl, you're my friend and I'm in need, baby. Girl, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. All right. So you're their little warrior. Let's see. Bully. Yeah, see? Inner and outer work, okay? Highlights your tendency to intimidate others or helps you confront inner fears that bully you. I feel like there's inner fears here, especially with the moon in Cancer, heavy Cancerian energy, and the third house. This is giving your thought processes. All right? Your inner dialogue that's bullying you, okay? So there's a lot of alchemy going on with fear. Fear is the, and then we have thief. So alchemy and transformation. Sheds light on potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. So, and then we have the heart. Okay. So, yeah. What is this thief? We have destroyer. Okay. So releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for a new life. So these fears, these inner fears that are bullying you right at the moment, or they could have been, you know. I feel like you're releasing that, you're alchemizing that, and you're armed with love. You feel me? Hit with the love bug. So you're not allowing your fears to kind of like bully you into being emotionally reactive, shall we say, for the lack of better terms. Okay? And we're remaining in this angelic light. So, let's see. What's this angel, divine warrior? Okay, Page of Cups. Page of Cups, yes. This is expressing emotions, eh? Yeah. Okay, divine warrior. So, Page of Cups is also intuitive messages. And we have the Chariot. So, this is pushing past things. All right. Page of Cups can be emotionally, saying things with emotion. Whether that be good or bad emotion, you're just talking with emotion. Okay? What's the bully here? Seven of Swords. So lies. See, illusions and lies. 777. Spiritual introspection. Inner and outer work. Okay? You're not listening to there's lies that you tell yourself in your own head, right? It's like your ego is clapping at you, and it's an illusion, and I feel like you're doing a lot of introspection. You're not allowing these like inner fears to bully you or push you around or anything like that. I feel like you're transforming them and you're releasing them, because that could be potentially destructive to the life that you kind of want to build. So I feel like a lot of you are not letting your inner dialogue push you around. That's the thing, right? You're confronting the inner dialogue. And what is this thief with alchemy? Justice. So maintaining fair and balance, and you're remaining confident here with the Queen of Wands. You're remaining balanced and fair. Okay? And I feel like you're releasing these fears. I feel like you're not really paying attention to them, especially if other people are trying to sway you in some sort of way. I feel like you're not really giving that any sort of, you're not paying it any mind, or you're catching it really quick and you're polarizing it. I feel like there's a polarization going on. So say your ego says that something's happening in a situation. I feel like you're quick to polarize it or quick to realize it. And then alchemy. So you're switching the pole. So instead of from negative, you're going negative to positive. And you're like, no, I'm going to confront that. Recognize that it's not real, or I might be seeing something a little bit differently. And you're polarizing it. I feel like you're remaining a warrior, you're remaining brave, and you're with the Chariot, it's like you're remaining courageous. Okay, courageous. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords. You're not really investing in any self-sabotaging type of behavior with that Destroyer there. Okay, so let's see, babes. You guys are standing on business. I feel like there's been a lot of pent up emotions that are coming out, or just a lot of like triggering moments, okay? Sparking something spiritual within them. Or you could be dealing with other people, but you're sparking something spiritual within somebody. Okay? Compounding thoughts, creating emotional reactions. You see? That's that ego. It's your ego compounding throughout the day. It's like compound. And then it causes this emotional reaction. But I feel like you're remaining in a very angelic space. Like you're not allowing those compacted or compounded thoughts to bring out an emotional reaction in you, because I feel like you're seeing it as an illusion. It's just like a fear that's trying to bully you into a certain dynamic or a certain energy dynamic that feels familiar, say through childhood. I feel like a lot of you are releasing emotions from your nervous system and creating new neural pathways in your brain by reacting differently to similar situations. Makes sense? So you're recognizing and realizing that a trigger, so a triggering situation's coming up, but you're choosing to react differently, which is releasing emotions from your nervous system. It's also creating new neural pathways. Okay? So, and you're kind of calling it out for what it is. I feel like I'm not saying that you wouldn't get emotionally reactive, but I feel like you're handling it better. There's a aspect of handling it better. Speaking the truth with no filter, but doing so with class. Like you're still speaking your truth and what is bothering you, but you're doing it in a different way. Raina, angry or make Raina, stop. So we have angry or make-up sex, okay? Arguments that turn into passion. Heated arguments. Wanting someone that everyone is against, okay? All right, so you could be having heated arguments with somebody, especially if you're like in relationships. Okay. Things could get a little heated. Hurt because they hurt you, wants to mend and apologize. So I feel like let bygones be bygones. I feel like this shit be reading me right now too. Roll me up in this motherfucking reading. All right. Okay. They want it. So listen. Sometimes you lash out because you're angry. All right. You're hurt and you're kind of wanting to sting a little bit. It's like stinging. But then we play that tit for tat shit. And what's that tit for tat gonna do? So I feel like you're recognizing we can't play tit for tat. All right. How can I handle this differently? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're taking a pause. There's those fears that kind of bully you with this inner and outer work. Okay? Use like the outer as being the trigger, mirroring something, and then you got to do that inner work and confront these lies and illusions. Like, listen, your head, these fears, your ego can come up with a whole bunch of narratives, the Seven of Cups. Like a lot of narratives, right? And each one of them, it ain't true. It ain't true. Okay? Reina, my God. Hold on. Okay, so I feel like that's kind of what's happening. You have a trigger, and then all of a sudden your ego gets involved. And it creates a million narratives. It's like, oh, well, this could be happening, that could be happening, this could be happening, that could be happening. Oh, there's a whole bunch of shit that could be happening. And it kind of bullies you. And you're like, well, fuck. And then you kind of get in your emotions here. But you're trying to be this warrior. And you're releasing what potentially can be destructive, which is all those narratives inside your head. Due to some sort of like trigger. Yeah, okay. So we're taking a step back, we're pausing, we're reflecting, and we're doing some alchemy. Okay? You're doing some alchemy, and you're almost taking back your power from said narratives and said fears that are going on in your head. And it could be somebody that you are close to, shall we say, and having heated arguments with. Okay? See? And you still are speaking your truth, but you're doing it with class. All right? We're not doing it with an emotional reaction type shit. We're doing it classy. Okay, you're still speaking what's on your mind, but you're doing so without that emotional reaction. You feel me? You're still getting the point across. So let's see. Okay, come here. Come. Good girl. Okay. But we're going to see. Let's see what's going on. All right. What's this? Sparking something spiritual. This is that Queen of Wands, okay? See what's going on. The Chariot. So the Chariot came out with Angel. So you're going within and see the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. This is the emotional, bringing forth the emotional. But then we have this Chariot, which came out with this Page of Cups. And then we have Angel, right? So, you're kind of being a warrior, and you're kind of getting reminded, I feel. And you're getting sparked with something spiritual. It's like your spirit team's like, we don't do that here. Take a step back, right? Yeah, Empress energy, okay? Empress, and then we have Emperor. This could be in a connection, y'all. This could be in a fucking connection that you have with somebody, all right? Okay. But you're moving with some sort of strategy here. Yes. Compounding thoughts, creating emotional reactions. This is also moving forward with courage, bravery, strength. That's that Cancerian energy. It's with the Cups energy, it's giving emotions, emotional. So you're being a warrior within yourself. You know that you're fighting your own triggers, or you're fighting your own emotional impulses or reactions. Yeah. Compounding thoughts, creating emotional reactions. We have the Queen of Cups. See? Yes. Okay. Loving. So here we go. Compounding thoughts. Look at all those thoughts. Look at them all. They get kind of heavy, bro. You're doing all these things at once. This man's sweating. He's sweating. He's trying to carry boxes up the stairs. He's got a bag of papers. He's on the phone doing a million things at once. His tie is thrown over his shoulder. It gets to be a little much. All these emotional reactions. And then you got this shit going on in your head, and your ego is not helping it. Your ego is not helping the situation. Spinning out all these narratives in your head. It's like, well, this could be happening, that could be happening, this could be happening, blah, 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 this, that. And you're like, all right. And then they get compounded, and then it's too much to bear, and then you're like Queen of Cups energy. It's like, it's a little bit, maybe you just put it all on paper. Maybe you alchemize it or something, on using art or doing something, painting. Okay? And she's getting hit in the back with waves, you see? She's getting hit in the back with waves and waves and waves. And then, that's what happens when you suppress your emotions. You get hit with wave after wave after wave. I just smelt somebody's smoking some reefers, okay? Yeah, take a chill break. I don't do that anymore, but hey, you go ahead and teach their own, bitches. Puff, smoke weed every day. Okay, anyways, speaking the truth, but with no filter. But doing it with class. What's this? 3 of Cups. All right, Two of Wands, okay. This could be a group or this is celebration. Then we have the Four of Cups. So, Four of Cups, right? New bad, unread. Unread message. Fuck. Oh, I hate you guys sometimes. I'm just kidding. I love you. All right, so listen, look. We have the Three of Cups, okay? The Two of Wands. There's plans here. I don't know. Is this partying? This is celebration here. Two of Wands, Three of Cups, Four of Cups. It's given like a group. What's that Three of Cups? The King of Pentacles. What's the Three of Cups here? Maybe you're talking to a group of people here. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. Here's the Two of Wands, though. You see this in this card? Listen, look. See these two wands here? So that's the planning. There's planning going into this opportunity, this door opening. And here is the Two of Wands. So, and then we have the Page of Swords, which is all about communication. Gossip even. Okay? So speaking the truth, but doing so with class. There's some sort of like group gossip going on. Okay? But then we're walking away from something. So choosing to walk away from, yeah, Death card, ending something. So it's like, you know, planning, like, what kind of truth are we talking about here? Because it got walking away, the Hierophant. It fell right on top of this angel and divine warrior. So knowledge, some sort of knowledge. We're communicating some sort of belief or knowledge. Okay? And then we have the Ace of Wands, which has got a pen, right? And then we have the Eight of Wands. So yeah, creative communication even. Communicating some sort of wisdom or knowledge. In a group. In a group. Huh. Or, this is an opportunity to have a conversation because we had the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Wands. So that's a plan for an opportunity to communicate something effectively, but doing it in a very classy way. So, instead of talking... in a group. Okay. So instead of talking in a group where everybody can hear it, you plan to say it somewhere else, like a private conversation, because we have the Three of Pentacles or Three of Cups there. So it's like a group situation. All right. So maybe you be talking to somebody, but you're pulling them to the side, or you know, something like that. You're not just gonna blow up in somebody's face when everybody's around and this and that. All right. What's this? I fucking swear to God. All right, put me on blast here. Okay, what's this arguments that turn like into something? What's this about? Well, we have the Eight of Wands and we have the King of Cups. Okay, and we have the Lovers. So we're reconciling differences. Okay. We were angry with the Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups with the Five of Swords. This is heated arguments, and then we have the Ace of Swords with the Three of Swords. It's just, you know, this is heated arguments right here. Okay. Seven of Cups over here. The inner fears that bully you. Okay, Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, and then Five of Wands, Five of Swords is an argument. It's fighting. It's conflict. Okay, it's conflict with another person. But then here we go. We have some sort of communication, and then we make up. See, we make up. King of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Lovers. We have the King and the Queen of Cups out here. So emotions get heated. We're all emotional over here. You feel me? King and Queen of Cups. Emotional. But then we have the Lovers. So look at, and you see on the Lovers, they're both touching each other with this angelic light. Okay? Touching each other with the light. All right? We have this angel with divine warrior. Okay? So this is like good communication. Okay? Seeding the light in each other. Recognizing the fears that bully. So you're getting triggered, they're getting triggered, and then we're releasing what's potentially destructive. And being fair, and seeing both sides of the situation and coming up with a solution. Alchemy and transformation. So we're transforming this type of energy, this conflict, this arguing, this Seven of Cups energy, this illusion, like all these narratives going on in the head, or different sides of the story and this and that, right? So it was angry, but it seems to be turning into some sort of passion, love. Okay, so. Okay, I don't know. You feel me? Eight of Cups. Yeah, walking away from something. All right, leaving it behind. Yeah, this Five of Cups. All right, so it feels like you are coming to a resolution with someone. You've made some sort of like, you had some sort of aha moment where, you know, things are being looked at through a distorted lens, or the ego is distorting the perspective due to some sort of fear. Okay. Lots of triggers going on in your relationship dynamics, whether it be friends, lovers, okay, it doesn't matter, family. There's just a lot of triggers going on, emotional triggers to get it out of the nervous system. So just pay attention to that, especially if you've been getting into like little arguments here or there, or just like not understanding each other, that type of thing. So wanting someone that everybody is against, what's this about? Like so here's the Ace of Wands. That was over here. Hey, with this, this is that group. There's a group. See, here we go. There's that Ten of Wands, compounding thoughts and creating emotional reactions. Okay? So you want to work something out, but you're also against it at the same time. Those are those compounding thoughts getting in the way. Those are those fears getting in the way. Okay? It's like you want to resolve it, but you want to be mad at the same time. There's something like going on there. Yeah, the Fool, okay, and Justice, but release. So that is what's destructive, okay, is that whole wanting to be mad at someone, or like, it's from these compounding thoughts. What are the compounding thoughts? Like, they're from the past. Six of Cups. This is memories. This is like past shit. Okay, that's what's compounding, is BS from the past that you're bringing up right now in the future. So those are the compounding thoughts. They're subconscious, ego-driven thoughts from previous experiences. It's like your ego trying to keep you safe in a situation. Okay, so it's coming up with all these scenarios. Panic, panic, bitch, panic. And you're like, okay, let's fucking panic. And then you get the emotional reaction, and then things get heated. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, you know, things get fucking heated. And it's like, damn, you know, because those thoughts compound until you get an emotional reaction. And then it's like, fuck, you know, damn, geez, fucking. Okay, but you're releasing that because that's what can be destructive. All right, we're maintaining fair and balance. And this is that alchemy with the Queen of Wands. Okay, sparking something spiritual, being a warrior of this like angelic type energy, which is right over here. Okay, so arguments that turn passionate because, you know, Eight of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. What's this? Hurt because they hurt you. What's it? Wants to mend and apologize. Hurt because they hurt you. What's this? Nine of Pentacles. So somebody don't want to hurt you. Yeah, Hangman. Seeing things from a different perspective here. Okay, so someone's hurting because they hurt you even. So you could be dealing with somebody who's also going through this. Okay, you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy though. So someone's hurt because they hurt you, and they don't want to hurt you. The Moon and here's Piscean energy. See, distortion. See this little reflection here? It's distorted. Okay, it's distorted. So somebody could be talking, I don't know, to a group about something when they shouldn't be. Like they're too busy with the group or something. What's this Nine of Pentacles? Then we have the Empress and the Two of Cups. So yeah, this person could have, you know, Tower. So they're hurting because they hurt you. Six of Swords, but we're moving on to calmer waters. All right. What's the Nine of Pentacles about? Eight of Cups. Okay. Maybe, you know, what's that again? Hate to see you leave, but love to watch you go. That was from yesterday's reading. And then we have the Knight of Wands here. So here we go. Angry or see arguments that turn passionate. They want to leave. They don't want to. What's this? They don't want you to walk away. What's this about? Hurt because they hurt you. There's the Ace of Pentacles. Hey, come here. Oh lordy. Yeah. Okay, and here's the Two of Swords. So that's just unsure of something. That came out here. Speaking with no filter. So maybe someone could have spoke something with no filter or said something with no filter. Okay. You know. Two of Swords, though. They didn't see something. Yeah, Four of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Six of Wands, and Judgment. Well, that's victory. But then here we go, ego, judgment, Two of Cups. This is like a Two of Cups situation. Tower to the Two of Cups situation. So this is someone close to you. Okay? A close friend, a lover, something like that. So someone doesn't want to hurt you, but, you know, that ended up happening. Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups. It's like maybe offering something, but then not getting the response they wanted. What's with the walking away? Maybe they're leaving it, letting, I don't know, bygones be bygones. Maybe they decided to walk away from a situation or didn't say something, or Four of Wands, Nine of Wands. Maybe they don't want you to walk away. Four of Wands situation is a relationship. We keep seeing the Two of Cups. We keep seeing the Queen and the King of Queen and King of Cups. And then we saw the Emperor and the Empress. So it's giving a relationship dynamic. Okay, so perhaps they don't want you to walk away. The Two of Swords, they're unsure. They're not sure. Yeah, the Empress, and then we have Temperance. Okay, so they want to heal something here. All right, with you, Empress. Knight of Cups, yes, see. They want to cross the finish line, Reina, wait. Okay. So this is mending something, healing something. So someone's hurt because they hurt you and they don't want to hurt you. Okay, but there's a lot of inner fears here that bully them, okay, or bully you. Put yourself where it fits, and this is just destructive. Okay, but what are we talking about here with no filter? What was said? The Page of Wands and ooh, God. Is this reconciliation then? The Three of Cups could be reconciling something, yeah. Okay, yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. The opportunity to reconcile something. Nine of Cups, yes, okay. Right, so speaking with no filter but doing so with class. This is a plan of reconciling indifferences, okay? They want to mend and apologize. Okay, so someone wants to mend and apologize because they've been bullied. Okay, confronting the inner fears. There's a lot of like narratives going on in their head, and they want to mend and apologize. Some sort of like heated argument. Okay, they had compounding thoughts that have been compounded from previous experiences, which led to said narratives, which led to said fears. Hey, stop! You stop that! No, hold on. I gotta shut the door. Hold on. Hey. Which then led to an argument. An argument, okay? So this is an opportunity to unbind from those compounding thoughts or whatever's going on in the head. Okay, I think we got it here. All right, so that's mending and apologizing. See, angry or makeup, smegs. Let's just make up, kiss and make up type thing. Okay, that's what's going on here. Can we just... All right, yeah. Okay. It's a lot going on there. Seven of Cups, it's an illusion here. What's this illusion here? Seven of Cups energy. This bully, these fears, yeah, it's unfair. See, intrusive thoughts. See, about a relationship here. It's an intrusive thinking. It's unfair. Something was unfair. Listen. The Knight of Swords and the Justice in reverse. So that's releasing what is potentially destructive. Preparing for a new life. This is the Seven of Cups. Okay, that's what's unfair. That's what's destructive is that Seven of Cups. Is all these different, the Five of Swords. It's self-sabotage. So moving away from a continued argument or letting something get bigger than it needs to be. Dang, okay. So there we go. That's what's happening, you guys. All right. So you could be dealing with someone who's going through that process. You could also be going through that process. All right. If you're having like arguments with somebody or, that's what's going on. Yeah. So we're mastering some sort of distortion with the moon here. Okay. Releasing fears and anxieties, like confronting the inner fears and the distortion, which compounds and then gets overloaded and then ends up coming out in a very negative way. This is self-mastery. Eight of Pentacles, okay? This is what we're working on right now, is compounding thoughts from the past and then trigger until there's a trigger point. And then it's like, you know, what is this healthy, it's like perspective, the hangman. So it's like healthy, you know, when you like are talking to somebody about a problem, this is like almost, it's like a mediator type energy, but like healthy, is there healthy arguments? Like healthy arguments like that, okay? This is what we going through right now, I think, okay? All right. So yeah, you guys, that's, yeah. That's what's happening. Yeah, temperance, see? Wanting someone that everybody's against. This is that temperance. So temperance with the, see, makeup. All right, so King of Cups, okay, and temperance is wanting to, like, heal something. Yeah, Two of Cups and the Eight of Swords. So this is somebody who doesn't want to really, like, fight, lose something, you know? Maybe y'all don't want to, like, split up, lose a friend, lose a family member, lose a lover, that type of shit. So maybe they didn't know. Someone didn't know, like hurt because they hurt you, wants to mend and apologize. Maybe they didn't know. Okay, well, that could be a thing. They didn't know. Yeah, Six of Cups, see? They don't know the past. All right, they don't know the past, see? Compounding thoughts. See, this other person or you're dealing with somebody, you don't know their whole past and shit that, listen, the things that go on in their head and vice versa. So they don't know Two of Swords. They don't know. All right there, Spirit. Okay, listen, we got Tower, Two of Cups, okay? And then the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, the Star and the Three of Pentacles. This is definitely a healing thing that's going on right now. All right. So yeah, that's what's happening, you guys. There's just a lot of triggers and a lot of things coming up and a lot of inner fears and emotions and arguments with some arguments that really didn't need to happen or don't need to happen, bitch, okay? Due to past things. All right, so kiss and make up. That's all I'm going to say. All right, if this message is for you, kiss and make up, you know. We're going through some healing things anyways. All right. So that's what's going on. So if it did resonate with you, hit up that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the motherfucking Vibe Tribe, and I'll see you guys down below in the comment section. Bye for now.